Okay, so I didn't get to record while I was ripping it all up, but I do want to show you. We are down to the last layer, which is the subfloor, which apparently they used as the main floor. And so now we are going to start cleaning the walls, but let me show you what the original floor looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? Unfortunately, we can't leave it this way because there's nothing underneath it. And let me show you. I just have this kind of sat here. You can see all the way down to the ground under there. So we're trying to decide what kind of floor we want to put back in here and what we can afford. And we're going to start working on this. But before we start working on this spot and this spot, which I think we're going to tackle probably this weekend, I now have to wash all of these walls. They are disgusting where they've been covered for so long. There's like dirt and grime piled all behind them. So now I am going to start washing all of this. This side I'm not completely too worried about because we did decide we're just going to recover it with new shiplap or tongue and groove. But the rest of this, all of this, all of that, all the way around has to be washed before I can start painting because there is actually dirt and dust all over the walls. So I've got my little ladder out for now. I'm going to start with it and get what I can reach with the little ladder, and then I'll drag in the big ladder. Tomorrow we are meeting with our floor guy, so I think we're just going to go ahead and rip everything out. Y'all, my house is still a disaster because the kitchen is in several different rooms, but now that we've decided we're redoing all of the floors, so this is the entrance way to the house. There's the front door. Here's the living room. There's the hallway. So all of this has to be ripped out. And let me see if you can see. There actually was 5 layers. So that is the gap between the original floor and what we have. So it took ripping 5 layers out to get to this original state that you see right here. So I have to figure out where all of this is going to go while we rip. And this isn't it, y'all. Like, we have a lot of furniture. We have all of this in here, which we're actually getting rid of this chair, and we're getting rid of this chair. That is Gabby's tack area that you see back there. So I have to figure out what to do with all of this. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm trying to make sure that I'm taking time and praising God through this and reading his word when I get overwhelmed. That way I can remember that this is not on my own strength, but with his strength. And I want to make sure that I'm shining as an example for my kids. That's some of the things we've been talking about in our Hey Mama series. I want them to know that even though through all of this chaos that's in our house, this is a season, this is a blessing. Yes, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of changes. We do have a budget, and sometimes our dreams are more than what our budget can afford. So we have to rethink things and rework things. So that's kind of where we're at. I have not decided on what I'm going to do with there. I think I'm just going to paint all of this, and the shelves are going to end up covering most of that anyways. So I think that's where I'm at. So I'm going to start washing these walls now.